Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. How's everybody doing tonight, y'all? The show will start in just a moment. Marcus Speaks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Marcus Speaks Live, the very podcast that gives you trending topics and other random shit. I'm your host, Marcus. I thank you all for being here. All right, if I had an applause button, I'd give it to y'all, but I don't have one. So, with that being said, I want to get through these promotions as fast as possible. All right, I'm gonna try and do that. So please do yourself a favor, like this video, share this video, comment in the live chat. Also, please share this to your social medias, your family and friends, and your coworkers if you fuck them. All right. So, if you could, please subscribe. Like I said, if you haven't already done it, if you're new here, please subscribe. Also, what else is written there? Oh, every Friday I do this here podcast, Marcus Speaks Live, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, I do my game stream on Saturdays. So basically, my days have switched. I used to do this on Saturdays, game stream Fridays, but I switched it. So you get the podcast Friday, get the game stream Saturday. With that being said, please go to the description box. Go to the Rumble link. Hit that Rumble link. Subscribe. The next 15 people that subscribe to me allows me to live stream over there on Rumble. So please do me that favor. I would love if you guys would do that for me. Just do that one small favor for me. Go ahead and subscribe over there on Rumble. Even if you don't even fuck with Rumble, just go over there, do me that solid, and I appreciate it. All right. Also, where am I at? Yeah, so that was me, whatever, 8 p.m., all that. For some reason, I got it all locked in the way that I usually do. But anyway, yeah. If you want to come up here and come talk to me, you can. There's 2 ways you can do that. All right? I need to get that other way up and running because I don't have it up and running. Let's see. All right, there we go. It's coming up. I gotta sign in like a jackass. Sign in real fast. But you can do it 2 ways. It's a link that's pinned in the live chat right now. All right, there's a link pinned there. You can go there, and you can hit that. You can hit the link. You'll come here to the backstage. Once you're here on the backstage, I need for you to be quiet, all right? So either mute your microphone or don't come up yet. Wait until I give the signal like, hey, everybody can come up. So please do that, or you can call with the call-in number, 302-283-9791. I repeat, 302-283-9791 is the call-in number that you can call into the show, and you can come talk to me, and I'll talk to you as well. Or we can debate, argue, whatever you want to do, we can do that, all right? But there are rules. So rule number 1 is you must be on camera at all times. That means when you come to the backstage, and as well if you want to be shown on screen to the rest of everyone else. If you don't want to be on camera, you should just use the number. But I'm bullshit. If hitting the link is easier and you don't want to be on camera, there's a so Second rule is if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. Please answer the question that is back here in the backstage with your name and your answer, and I'll further accommodate you from there. And the third rule is just be mindful, mute all background noise. I don't need to hear what's going on in your life. So turn your life down once you either hit the link or call the number. Go to a nice secluded spot in your house if you have one, and come in, debate, argue, whatever you want to do with me with this topic that I have. We'll be presenting to you guys tonight, as well as please like this video, subscribe if you're new here, hit that bell icon to all so you can get all my notifications once I go live. Also, please comment in the live chat, and also please share this to your social medias, your family and friends, and your co-workers if you fuck with them, all right? If you don't fuck with them, just be like, hey, was thinking about you, watch this, you might like it. If not, fuck you, I'll see you at work on Monday, all right? So, with that being said, everybody, if you have never seen my show before, well, you're in for a treat because I do this every Friday, and you'll see the craziness that I like to get into. Also, I like to play videos when I do my podcast. That's the reason why you see this screen back here. I like to play videos. It helps me further my point, or it helps me have you guys understand more of what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, instead of me telling you exactly what fair use is, which is not only a U.S. law, well, it's a global law, really, in certain countries and in the United States, and it's also a YouTube policy. All right, so I want to follow both to its maximum extent, to what I can do, what I can't do. So instead of me telling you exactly what fair use is, how about I let you hear exactly what fair use is? Hello, everyone. I'm going to tell you about fair use. It's the law. Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyright motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. All right, y'all, that's fair use. I hope you guys understood what it was, because I won't be going back over it. Now, how I like to start my show off, let's get some music up in here. So, the way I like to start my show off is like a warm up. I like to talk about a warm up topic. And oh shit. Alright, there we go. The way I like to start my show off is I like to get into some small banter, just something to talk about before we get into the main topic of the night. I'll make it short. It's what 15 minutes have passed so far, so I'll try to make it at least 10 minutes. All right, 5 to 10 minutes. All right. Now, there has been a video circulating on social media, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't cover it because it was funny as fuck to me. Anyway, hold on. All right, gotta get some things situated up in here. Let's see where it's at. Let's do that over again. All right, I'm skipping a little bit. I need to get some things turned around before we get started. My bad. This always happens to me. So, anyway. So this video has been going viral. It is of a lady that was about to get, well, I guess she was going on her first date with a new gentleman that I guess she met, and she thought that she was too good to go to the Cheesecake Factory for their first date. So she whined and bitched and complained, and y'all see what happened. Here we go. Let's get into it.
Here's the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't even know this company. Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Okay. You're recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that? This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant? You want to talk about it?
All right, look, we can't see what she's wearing. All right, so let's put that in perspective first. She says, "How you gonna take me to the Cheesecake Factory, a chain restaurant, right?" Because she looks the way that she looks now. I would say, myself personally. Let me back this up just a tad. Hold on. Let me see. Let me back it up right there. You probably can't see her all that well, but so she got the, she got the box braids. You know what I'm saying? She probably got on maybe a dress, maybe. I don't know. So this is my perspective. I guess she thought that they were going to go to a high-end, expensive restaurant where it's $150 a plate or whatever to eat, and she wants probably to vlog it and be like, look at where I'm at, cut the guy totally out of the goddamn videos and pictures and stuff like that. She's going to take pictures of her food and stuff like that. Number one, when I'm out on a date and I see a girl do all of that or what I just said, date's over. Like, the date is over. Like, you ain't about to cut me out of some shit that I'm paying for, number one. You ain't about to take pictures of the shit that we eat. You ain't about to complain about where we going. Look, it's more to this that I'm gonna let you guys see, but it ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm not even bullshitting with y'all. So let's continue and see what else is going on.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it. Even from then. Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Come on, get up in the car. Oh, okay.
How are you telling me to get in my car? Do you want to? Now, I would say homie has a lot more patience than what I did. Because I gave you guys a little insight of one of my bad dates that I had. And it was terrible. Raven baby, if you watching this, I had to blow your spot out because it was terrible. That date was terrible. That's all I gotta say. Like, you wasn't talking. You was upset that you thought that I showed up late. Look, it doesn't fucking matter. The date was whack. We didn't, it didn't work out. Whatever. But for her to act like the way that she's acting, it's a little bit childish, to be honest. Like, it's a little bit childish. But the simple fact is, the guy picks you up. It looks like it's at a decent time. It looks like maybe around 5:30, 6 o'clock, maybe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's got you at a decent time. He ain't trying probably keep you out all night. If it was me, I would have had a whole bunch of shit planned to do, such as, not only dinner, but like probably mini golf, maybe bowling, just to break the tension, to try to get you loosened up, get you laughing, stuff like that. Plus most bowling alleys have bars, so we can have some drinks while we bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so she's basically told the guy, get back in the car, because I guess she wants to go somewhere else. As I said, that's probably more expensive, $150 a plate. So let's see what the talk is
about. Okay. So yes, let's talk about it. So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right? I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman.
Fellas, don't listen to a word she's saying. On the first date, don't go all the way out. Now, there's some people have rules for the first date. Some people will say it's best if both of you guys pay for your own dinner. Some people say if the man asked you out, he should be paying for the dinner. Some people say, you know, uh, the guy pays for dinner, the woman gets the tip. Like, it's a whole bunch of rules that goes around and comes around when it comes to dating, and not just dating, the first date. What should happen, right? What should it entail? So I'm more of a classy guy. I'm more of a a traditional guy. So I usually since I'm inviting you out with me, I'm going to pay. It's just who I am, right? Now, I don't want to dive back into that bullshit. So I'll delve into this shit just a little bit. So I talked about on the show, I don't know how long ago it was, about one of my bad dates, right? I forgot what topic I was covering, and I brought that up. So what wound up happening, we was probably chilling with each other for maybe 30 minutes. After a while, I started feeling as though she wasn't into me. The conversation was whack. So I'm like, all right, instead of me trying to get her attention, trying to, get her going because she doesn't look like she's coming out of her shell, let's just call the date off. Like this is cool, I'm sorry I'm wasting your time, but hey, wait, waiter, check please. I paid for everything. I said, hey, sorry it didn't work out, whatever. And then that was that, right? So with this, she's basically acting like a kid, like, trying to take this beautiful woman out, and, take her here to a chain restaurant. I thought we was going to a steakhouse or something, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, the dude looks like he got his shit together. He probably got his own crib, probably a townhouse maybe. He's probably working up to get his own house with great square footage or whatever. She's probably living in an apartment complaining. Not saying, because she's acting ratchet that she lives in an apartment, but she probably doesn't live on the best side of town, I'll tell you that. So, homie goes and gets her, takes her out. She sees where they going. She gets upset. Homie gets out of the car. He proceeds to go on her side to open up her door so she doesn't have to open up her own door because he's a classy guy as well, traditional guy as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my ex-girlfriends used to say, as long as you're here, I shouldn't have to touch your door, right? Okay, I understand that, but demanding it is out of the question. Like, don't demand this shit out of me. Expect it out of me, but don't demand it. Like, don't be a pushover, not a pushover, but a pushy person to where you're expecting me to do things. Like, your expectation is gonna basically piss you off, because once I see that you're demanding it instead of it coming naturally, well, I'm just going to play with you after the fact. Like, I'm act like I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I'm just going to play with you. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this guy is the same way, but I'm basically going to embarrass you without having anybody around us. Is basically what I'm going to do. Well, let's see what the talk is about.
And you're courting her because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right? Yeah. And
He don't know you. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is y'all's first date. Y'all probably been talking for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at that before he mustered up the courage to ask you out. Because on the phone, you probably was, or y'all probably met on Tinder or whatever the fuck. But he mustered up the courage to ask you out. He probably lives a town or two over, so he probably went out of his way to come and get you or whatever, just so y'all can go out on a date. But it's like, come on, yo. Like, you're saying all this stuff and y'all just met. How is that like? Okay, let's get back into the expectations thing. So that's one of her expectations that she wants out of him. That, you know, you're supposed to protect, you're supposed to cover, you're supposed to make sure she's safe, all of this. I don't know you, lady. I don't know anything about you other than what we've been talking about on the phone. Like, if you expect this out of me so soon, and this shit seems kind of out of place at that, because number one, this is our first date. This is where either this is gonna make or break if we continue talking, because not only am I gonna see you eat for the first time and see how you eat, if you chew with your mouth closed or open, if you talk when you eat, which is very disrespectful, if you have your elbows on the table, which shows you have no fucking manners. Number two, do you bless your food before you eat it? That shows manners, and if you don't, I'ma see that you're just a ratchet bitch. Like, there's no other words I can really say. Like, you a ratchet bitch, and I'm not about to tolerate this shit for hours of me being around you. Nah, yo, I'm about to cut this fucking date off. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, like, certain people have hang-ups. Some of my hang-ups you just heard. But this is just, you know, while eating. Like, yo, don't have your elbows on the table. That's disrespectful. Show some manners. Pray over your food before you eat it. Chew with your mouth closed. Don't breathe heavy when you eat. Like, this is just some of my pet peeves while being around people, not just women, just people in general while they eat. Like, that shit. Did you wash your hands? Like, I know we just got here, but did you got some Purell in your bag? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know where the fuck these forks and spoons and knife been. Order some goddamn hot water with lemon. That's what I do. And dip that shit in the damn water and lemon and let that shit marinate for a while, get all them germs off. Because the silverware's been sitting here. The silverware's been sitting or whatever for however damn long, you know, because I've dated a few waitresses, so, you know, at nights some waitresses got to wrap silverware. You know what I'm saying? And this silverware be spotty and shit. I need another napkin at that. Can I get another napkin, waiter, so I can clean my shit off and look at it to see what it looks like before I dig into my food? Like, it's just certain things that I need before I eat when I'm going out to eat. All right, so we covered that. Let's see what else she has to say.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I would have done. I mean, you've been great. And then Cheesecake Factory. I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date.
Bam. You see how he did that? I don't even need to hear that anymore, but just for the audience, I'll play more. But I don't need to hear anymore because he's about to run down. Well, I have expectations as well. You said your expectations. Allow me to say mine, and then he'll run down the list. I expect this. This is what I uh, uh, intend for you to do, or something like that. Well, you know, you know how most of y'all girls be talking. Y'all expect us to know what you're thinking at all times, and then we get in trouble for not knowing what you're thinking, and then it's an argument because it's a one-sided argument because these are arguments that I never listen to. You have an expectation of something that I should have done, but I didn't do it. Now I'm in trouble for it. And then it's a big fight on your side. I'm not really paying no mind to it. I'm worried about what the fuck I want to eat tonight, or if I want to watch a certain show on TV. Like, tell you my ex-girlfriend's watching this. Every time that y'all did that, I was tuning y'all the fuck out. Like, no bullshit. Like, no bullshit. I was tuning y'all the hell out. Like, even the ones that I like really was into, y'all too. Yeah, I was tuning y'all out. I'm not saying y'all wasn't special, just that I didn't want to hear that bullshit. And I know you didn't want to hear my side of it, so it's like there's no reason to have this argument. Like, you don't want to hear what I have to say about it because you just want me to listen to it, take it in, digest it, and then spit out the bones, and then whatever comes about with it later on, either you're happy that I actually did what you wanted me to do, or you get upset because I totally tuned you the fuck out. Just saying. It's like, just saying. But anyway, let's see what his expectations are.
Expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative. And at least what did I do that wasn't cooperative? Well, I mean,
number one, you don't need to answer that. Number one, you got an attitude when you saw where we were going. Look, baby girl, I'm pretty sure he asked. If he didn't, then that's his fault. But I'm pretty sure he asked before they went out, hey, where would you like to go to eat? I normally ask that question. Or, what's your favorite restaurant to go to? Like, with those questions, there shouldn't be an issue. This is why. Because I'm putting the ball in your court now. I'm telling you I'm taking you out, which means I'm going to be paying for it. But where do you want to go to eat at? Because I don't want what's going on right here to happen on a date that I go on. Like, none of that's going to happen. Where would you like to go? What's your favorite restaurant? Would you like to go there? Okay, you like going to, I don't know, Sal's shrimp and lobster restaurant. I don't know, right? Okay, you want to go to Sal's? Okay. Well, this is what I'm doing when I'm on the phone with you. I'm looking up Sal's. Not for the price, for the reviews. If the reviews are shitty, it's like, I don't know why she wants to go here, but fuck it. She wants to go, I'll take her. And then after I look at the reviews, I'm looking at the menu. If the menu was whack, I'm like, who the fuck would eat here? But I swallow my pride. I'll take you to where you want to go so we can have a fun time. Because it's not about the food, it's about us. Right? So it's like, okay, cool. I'll take you there. But yeah, it's like, come on now. Like, how you gonna sit here and be upset that I took you to the Cheesecake Factory? Shorty, we could, instead of us having this stupid ass conversation, we could be inside. I could have my mashed potatoes, my chicken littles, my whatever green I'm having with it, with a nice side salad, a nice tall cold ginger ale, and a mixed drink of my choice. Hey, that's just how I roll when I go out. I like having a ginger ale and a mixed drink as I'm chilling. All right, as I'm eating while I'm talking to you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? How your food good? That's good. Does you need to have anything taken back? No. Okay, cool. Which usually happens. I don't do that shit. I don't. When my food comes, if there's something on my plate that I didn't intend for it to be there, nothing's going back. Is everything good? When the waitress comes back, is everything good? Hell yeah, everything good. Don't speak up for me either. He didn't order French fries. He would have met. Hey, excuse me, lady. Excuse me. I'm in control of my own plate. French fries are fine. Maybe I didn't need mashed potatoes tonight. I'll deal with the fries. Thank you. Nothing's wrong, Miss Waitress lady. And then once she walks off, we're gonna have a little small conversation for about 2 minutes. Hey, excuse me, do me a favor. Next time that I order something and it's something that I didn't intend to have on my plate, please don't say anything. For the simple fact that I don't like having my food taken back because I saw a movie when I was 16 called Waiting. If you've never seen that movie, then I suggest you go and watch the movie first, and then we'll finish the conversation. Thank you. So I'll continue to eat, enjoy myself. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What do you like to do on the weekend? You know what I'm saying? All right. Really, like I'm gonna engage back in conversation because nothing is gonna fuck my night up because I'm out with a nice lady. I'm having fun. I hope she's having fun. Hope the ambiance is good. I hope that my conversation's good to where you're like, wow, this is going great so far. I would like if he asks me back out. Like I'm trying to, in a way, impress you, but not really impress you. But I'm trying to, throw the bait out, see if you bite. If not, then cool. I'll have other dates. I'm trying to throw the bait out, have you bite. If you bite, then I want to pull and reel you in and invite you into my world. That's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get back into the video. Let's see what else they have to talk about.
Like even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand. I mean, it's too early for that. Okay, I can respect that.
It's too early for him to take you to a goddamn $150 a plate restaurant. Because I know that's what you're expecting. Now, I'm not saying she expects it, but fuck it. Let's just say that she expects that. Because the ugh in her throat while talking to this man is very telling. It really is. It's very telling. Like, you're sitting here, you have an attitude, for what reason? This man took out time in his busy schedule so he can spend time with you. What's the issue? Like, I don't get it. Like ladies, listen to me. I know you expect for Superman, but we're not Superman. Hell, we not even Batman. And Batman had buku's amount of money. But what we are trying to be is your man, if everything goes well. By the looks of things, shit ain't looking good. This is the first date, and they're already having a meaningless discussion that doesn't need to be had. All because she expects something. Okay, this is the first date. I'm pretty sure none of this was spoken about either. So since we're putting that in perspective, since everything that they're talking about right now hasn't been talked about, is being talked about on the first date, maybe they don't need to be out with each other because this is what's going to happen every goddamn time. That's what I call a failure to communicate. You knew we was going out, right? You knew we was going out. You knew what time we was going out. You knew the day before that we were going out. So why is it that from the time we started talking up until the time that I have you out, why is it that nothing of sort like this has been brought up? Because I don't mind you being honest, and I don't mind you telling me, well, this is what I expect from a man when he takes me out, because this, that, and the third. I understand that, but it's an insult now that I have you out. It's an insult. Why is it an insult? I'll tell you. It's because what I thought who you were until this point is out the window now. Like, I'm looking at you like a pampered, spoiled brat at this point. Because I have you out already. What are you complaining about? You don't have to touch your door. You won't have to touch your receipt. You won't have to touch your pocketbook or your wallet. Just sit back, relax, and have fun. I'll take care of everything else. You just sit back, relax, and have fun. If you have a question or an issue, please let me know, and I'll accommodate you from there. But other than that, this is some bullshit that you got me going through right now. Like, I don't have to be here. I hope she knows that, and I hope any woman that's sensible enough knows this. If not, you're probably cussing me out right now. Because you don't know no fucking better, that's why. For the simple fact that this man says, well, you have your hang-ups, you expect this. Well, I expect when we walk into a restaurant, when we're walking out of a restaurant, I expect you to hook my arm and walk to the car or to the restaurant with me. So I can be, dudes are visual, so it's like the visual of her and him together looks odd. They look like an odd couple, but whatever the fuck. But it will look strange. I do have this in the damn shot, my damn screen. But it does look, although they look funny together, but it would look like, wow, that dude can pull that girl? Like, that's crazy. Like if I was sitting there with either a couple of homies, or if I was out on a date and I so happened to look out the window and see y'all walking up, I would be thinking to myself, how the fuck can he get her? But then I ain't a play hater. I'm like, play on, player. Like, do your thing. She cute. Well, she alright. You know what I'm saying? From her attitude, from what I see. Before she opened up her mouth, when she had them sunglasses on, I was like, oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Until I didn't, like, when I seen the video, before coming on to the show, when I saw the first, like, the beginning part, I was like, damn, shorty look fine. Like, who is she? Like, what's this about? So I hit play, and this is what I saw. I was like, oh, Shorty went from an 8 to a 5 real quick. Like I was like, damn. Anyway, let's continue.
I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not we're not there. Okay.
She has on a dress.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman. But I got myself all made up.
Wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my plan, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right.
Hold on.
Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m.
This changes everything. Because she's not allowed to have this attitude now. Because he said directly, I told you last night and this morning, I'm going to come and pick you up at 4. As I said, it looks like outside, it looks like it's around 5:30, 6 o'clock, right? I hit it. He said, I want to pick you up at 4. Okay, let's continue and see what else he has to say.
Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour. And so
my nigga said, you didn't come downstairs for a whole hour. Okay. Let's say, I don't know, let's say she gets off work at 2:30, right? Which means she had a whole hour and a half to get ready. That means as soon as you get off from work, you get your ass in the shower. Well, hold on. It's a black woman, so I gotta go through these steps first. I grew up with sisters, so I know. She has to tie her hair up. She has to put a scarf over the hair. Then she has to put the shower bonnet on. Then she has to primp and press in the mirror for a good 15 minutes. Then get in the shower, take about a 45-minute long shower, and then get out and take however fuck long it's gonna take for her to get ready. People, don't judge me. I've had girlfriends. I lived with some of them. I think I know some of this because I've waited for an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, just waiting to leave. I'm just sitting there flicking through channels. She finally comes out. I'm ready. Fuck, I've been ready for about 2.5 hours. I just been sitting here. Well, you know, I was gonna wear this, but then I didn't have the shoes for this outfit because I lent them to my friend, so I had to change. But I didn't like that outfit because my jewelry doesn't go right with that. So I changed that outfit to this, but then I had to redo my hair because I didn't like my hair the way it looked with this outfit. So I had to go and do everything all over again. I had to do my makeup over because since I wanted to wear the first outfit, that's the reason why I wanted to wear the makeup that I was wearing because it would look right with that outfit. But I had to take all of that off, and then I had to redo my makeup so it can go right with this outfit. And it's like, well, look, I had reservations for 4 o'clock. It's now 6:15. I'm basically was late for my our reservation for dinner, but they probably was like, oh well, he couldn't make it, so we'll just give his table to somebody else. But I'm pretty sure they hold it for a good, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes maybe. But after that, they're like, all right, fuck it, he's not here. You guys can come on over. I'll show you to your table. Like, the guy told her last night when they talked, or probably texted before he went to bed, hey, I'm going to be picking up at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Then, probably when he was going into work, he texted her again, hey, don't forget, I'm going to be picking you up at 4 o'clock tonight, so, you know, make sure you're ready, whatever, blah, 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 right? He gets there. She didn't come downstairs. When he says downstairs, because I believe he said in there, didn't invite me into your house, which is good that she didn't. And then you didn't come downstairs for a whole hour. It's like, lady, you really have an issue with where I'm taking you when you're the reason why we are here. Like, we're at the Cheesecake Factory because you placed us here. You put us here. You don't understand that? You put us here. This is the reason why we're at the Cheesecake Factory, because I had a 4:15 reservation. It took an hour. I wouldn't have made it any damn way. So now I had to go with other options. Which is, well, Cheesecake Factory is a nice place to go. Why not just take her there? But she's looking at him like, oh, well, how you just gonna take me to the Cheesecake Factory? This is ghetto. No, bitch, you ghetto, because I told you specifically twice to be downstairs, not waiting for me, but at least in your living room or something, or probably in the bathroom, pimping and pressing for, getting yourself, ready, whatever the hell you have to do. And then when I call you, hey, I'm here, and then you go, okay, here I come, and then you take another 5-10 minutes to come downstairs, and then you hop in the car, and I'm supposed to be happy to fucking see you after you're the cause of us being here. This is what she doesn't get. Anyway, let's continue this, because I want to see what else happens.
I was waiting downstairs for an hour.
Right? But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
did I not say that she had a fucking apartment? But that's besides the fact. Okay, work ran late. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand. I can't get mad at that. But did you communicate that? Did you at least try? Let's say she has like a call center job, right? Where she's at her desk all day, and maybe she can be on her phone, maybe she can't. Who knows? Well, I know the girl I was talking to at one point. She could be on her phone while at work, but she couldn't be on her phone while answering calls. But that's a different story. Anyway. So, okay, work went over late. You didn't at least try to let him know, like, hey, like, work's running a little late tonight. I probably won't be getting off until maybe 3:30. So, I don't know what you had planned, but is there any way you can push this back, like, just by, like, an hour or so? Is that fine? If not, we can just go out some other time. Like, did you communicate any of this? Because if she didn't communicate any of this, then homie's in the right for doing what he's doing. He's just trying to get something to eat at this point. Fuck impressing you. Like, that's going out the door. We're late. I had a 4:15 reservation. I'm hungry. So the only other nice place that's in this goddamn town we live in is the Cheesecake Factory. How about we just go there? Oh, it's a chain restaurant. You taking me to a chain restaurant? Yeah, I have no other options. All right, I have no other options. We might have to wait here any goddamn way another 30 to 45 minutes. So, what the hell you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Well, me personally, I'd be like, well, shit. I can go to the grocery store and I can whip something up at the house. You know what I'm saying? What you want? What you want? Steak? How you like your steak? You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to go in my house. We can, I got a nice backyard. I live in a townhouse, but I got a nice big backyard. I have some shit that we can do back there. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice patio set that we can eat out at. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want to do, right? That's me. That's what I would do. But I'm not him. So that option isn't on the table. He just wants to get something to eat because he missed his reservation. Right? Okay, let's keep going.
That is not possible.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. But if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time of the reservation.
See how she's squirming? Because he called her ass out. And now she's in her phone looking all dumb in the face, as I like to call it. She's sitting there looking all dumb in the face like, well, he did say that. He did text me twice. He was waiting. But she doesn't want to take accountability, though. For the simple fact is that she doesn't feel as though that she's wrong. She wants to go to, I don't know, Bartello's, wherever the fuck he said he was going to take her. Take her to Bartello's, get some, you know what I'm saying, some steak and lobster, you know what I mean, whatever the fuck else. Some shrimp, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what rich people do with their money. So he called her out, right? So she didn't like that all that much. So she's in her phone talking about. She's in her phone talking about, well, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like, nah, bitch. Like, you're wrong. Accept it. Like, you're wrong. I waited a full hour. I told you twice between last night and today. Also, you didn't even communicate to me that work was running late. I would have understood. So, I would have pushed back all of our plans by an hour. So, by the time your ass would have got downstairs, you probably would have still took an hour. So, we would have still missed the reservation. So, we still would have ended up at the Cheesecake Factory. What aren't you getting of that? But y'all don't want to hear that. Let's continue with the video.
It's supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
Isn't that a nice
waiting for a reservation?
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing.
I will die.
She would die.
That's embarrassing.
Girl bye. What the fuck is wrong with these women? What the fuck is wrong with these women, yo? Like, I don't talk to my nephews as often as I should, but I think I'm gonna start. Plus, 2 of my nephews are in college right now, so I really have to drill into their heads at the age that they're at, 18 and 19. I really have to drill into their heads. Hey, yo, my boy, like, if this happened when you out with a woman, don't argue, just walk the fuck away. Like, I need to start telling my youngest nephew this as well, because he's a senior in high school now, so I need to go ahead and do that. I don't know where the hell that damn bubble came from. I don't know if it showed it on y'all side too. Like, I don't know where the fuck that came from. But yeah, man. Like, it's just like she's not trying to understand the error of where she's wrong. Like, you're wrong. Like, very wrong, baby girl. Like, you're really wrong. But she doesn't see it. Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Cause she's trying to smooth shit over by getting her way. Well, there's not an equivalent place you can take us at that's like Bartello's, where the fuck he's gonna take her. I don't know. There's not another place like that. Like, no, bitch. Like, we're eating at Cheesecake Factory. Like, or you can go home in that nice little pretty dress you got on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go and have a drink with your homegirls. Like, I ain't about to spend no fucking money on you. You pissing me the fuck off right now. But, you know, this is what they like. So let's keep going.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for them. I can tell it's not gonna be there.
It's
And maybe we're not right for each other.
You're not.
So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Man, hold on. Nah,
you just
fuck what you talking about. Fuck what you talking about. Man. You're goddamn right. Hold on. Respectfully, baby girl, I'm gonna have to drop you off back home. You see how he didn't argue any of the shit that she was talking about? He didn't lose his cool. He just laid it out. Look, you know what I'm saying? I had a reservation for this. It took you an hour to get downstairs. Hey, no biggie, whatever. I'm hungry, you hungry too. Let's just go to the Cheesecake Factory. Ew, the Cheesecake Factory. I don't like with your little car, with your little shirt, with your little pants. Like, what I look like? No, hold on, yo. Like, come on now. This is the Cheesecake Factory. They got bomb ass drinks in here. Only get Hennessy and ginger ale with them there. I don't know what other drinks they have. I don't know if they have like house drinks or whatever. I'm not sure, but you know, whatever. Y'all got banging ass drinks here. You know, they got banging ass drinks here. We can get to know each other. I'm gonna pay about $15, $20 for a plate, and you gonna get healthy ass portions in that motherfucker. Like, you complaining about all this fuck shit, we can just go in here and have some fun. Like, what you talking about? You know what I mean? But she wants to complain. Makes entirely no fucking sense. So he says, maybe we're not right for each other, and I'm gonna drop you back off at home. And she's appalled by this. No, baby girl, you can't be appalled by this. This is why. I know I spent the hour on this, but hey, it's good content. Now she wants to bitch and complain now, like, oh wow, you just gonna take me home? Respectfully, I'm gonna take you home. Because not only did you inconvenience our plans, but you're inconveniencing me right now as well. So I'm gonna have to drop you off back home. And me being as spiteful as I am, I ain't gonna give a fuck that she's in my car. All the slow jams and, you know what I mean, the playlists, slow jam playlists I've made, all that's out the window. I'm playing Gunplay, Waka Flocka, Kendrick. I'm like, the fuck? Like, we gonna have fun for the 20 minutes it's gonna take me to take your ass back home. Like, we gonna have so much fun. And then once I get you to your apartment, I'm gonna have to ask you to tuck and roll because I'm not stopping. I'm bullshit, all right? Anyway, so let's see what the aftermath is of all this, and then I'll show you guys another example, and then we'll get into the main topic.
Call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
No, it's not.
Ladies, can you believe this? Yes, we can believe it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
If I don't feel respected,
no, we're done. We're done. Like, there is no compromise. We're done.
I mean, you don't.
Let me say this.
All right.
Let me just say this for a moment. I'm gonna just rewind this just so it can play well.
All right. So I'm gonna show you guys another example of this. Of someone being ungrateful for taking the time out of their day to do something nice for a young lady that they thought liked them just as much as they like the young lady. Check this shit out. And I have no idea where this is gonna start off at, so I might have to.
So y'all tell me what's so bad about me deciding to cook a home-cooked meal for my girl?
No, everything is bad about it. Just what I'm saying, because it's our second day.
So what?
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill on another day. We went out last.
Where should take me out and do more?
I'm keeping my word.
No,
you haven't even.
Your word.
You haven't even. You don't even know that yet.
No, listen. You see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Do y'all need to see any more? like, do y'all need to see any more? I think I've proved my point with just the first, 32 seconds of this. Like, Shorty is literally complaining that a person that I guess he said the second date, or she said the second date, so maybe they been talking, I don't know, give or take maybe about a month and a half or so. So he took her out on the first date, spend some money, have fun. So he said to himself, you know what? I really want to impress this girl. I don't want her to think that I'm going to be looking for her to be cooking all the meals if we ever get together, right? I'm going to show her that I can burn as well, right? So she wants to go to a steakhouse. Fuck all that. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to grab some steaks. I'm going to grab some potatoes because I'm going to make some homemade mashed potatoes. Fellas, do yourself a favor. Start learning how to cook. It's all trial and error, all right? Don't be like, oh, I didn't make it good this time. It's always next time, all right? Pay attention to the mistakes that you did the first time. Correct them the second time. You make mistakes again. When you make the same dish over again, if something might be missing or you didn't add something that needs to be in there, do it the next time you make it. It's all trial and error. I basically taught myself, well, not really, let me not lie. I watched my mom cook, and then I took from what she was doing. Then I looked at a few ex-girlfriends of mine and what they did, particularly just one. And what she did, combined all that information, started cooking on my own. I can tell you right now, I'm better than Chef Ramsay. I tell you that right now. Chef Ramsay comes to my house, I serve him a plate of something, he gonna want to ask me for the recipe. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so she's complaining about him doing something nice. What the fuck is that? You're complaining that I'm doing something nice for you? I took out, let's say he went grocery shopping that day. So let's just do some play-by-play of probably what happened on his day, right? Maybe he was off from work that day, right? Or probably he's off on Fridays. Let's just say this is a Friday, right? He was off that Friday because he's off every Friday like myself, right? So that morning he woke up, wiped the coal out of his eyes, took a shit shower and shaved, went to the barbershop, got himself, you know what I'm saying, cut up real nice. Let's say he probably bought a new outfit a few months ago that he hasn't wore yet. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna wear this for the young lady. So he got himself dressed. Well, hold on. He took a shower. Then he started cooking. And as he was talking to her, when are you coming over? Or when do you want me to come and pick you up? He then got himself dressed, got everything, on plates and shit, like on serving trays. Let me just say, they probably put it on serving trays. Went to go get her, or she probably came over. And was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show you what I've been doing, this whole time. Takes her to the kitchen and starts fixing her plate. And then sits down in front of her. And I don't know if that's Boone's Farm he got in them glasses, but let's just say he got Boone's Farm in them glasses. Because he probably don't want to get her drunk just yet. He probably got some wine that he's been saving for probably the past 3 years that he hasn't drunk. Because he's probably not a drinker like that, so he's like, I only drink in social atmospheres. So let's say he saved the wine that he wants to, talk to her with and, go over some things about, just getting to know her. And then this happens. I'll let you guys hear some more, so you can catch my drift of what I'm talking about.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks like you just want.
I'm about to be
be on some real murder shit. Hey, something complaining about to me.
It's not that I want some.
She says it looks black, brown, crusty, dusty. Bitch, this is what the steak is gonna look like at the fucking restaurant. It's gonna have the grill marks in it. I don't know how she likes her steak. I don't know how he likes his steak. I like mine's well done. Some people get upset. Well, why you want to eat a hockey puck for? No, if you lived in my house and how my mom cooked steak when I was growing up, it's probably one of the juiciest, well done steaks you'll ever fucking have. I kid you not. The only reason why the shit gets hard and dry and shit like that is at the restaurants, and the reason why the chefs complain when people want well done, because they're cooking on a grill. That's why. I'll give you guys a little insight of what my moms used to do. When my moms used to cook steak, she didn't use regular oil. Fuck out of here. She used Italian dressing. Zesty Italian dressing at that, because it's oil. So, shake that bitch up, pour it in the goddamn pan, and then, well, no, I think she would put the steaks in first and then pour the zesty Italian dressing over top of it and let it cook. And then it's soaked in all them flavors from the zesty Italian. And then once she served it, that's probably one of the best fucking steaks I've ever had in my life. Unlike my ex-girlfriend's sister's steak that she only cooked on the outside and it was fucking bloody on the inside. I got sick off of that. Anyway, that's besides the fact. So she's complaining that it's not exactly what it's what she wanted to eat. It's not where she wanted to eat it at. Basically, is what this is. So
complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word. Exactly. So how do you know?
And we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean?
You need to step that crack, man. Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of you cooking,
right.
But I wanted to go out with you. I want to have
fun. And we will, but I wanted to cook for you.
No,
I want to show you that. I want to show you versatility. It's easy for me to take you out.
This is too, no.
Yes, it's easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it really is.
It takes a lot more thought.
Look, she's complaining that he wanted to save money. Let's say he only bought that at the grocery store. Or let's say he already had that at the house. But let's say he went to the grocery store just for a different type of measure. So he got T-bones. T-bones aren't inexpensive at all. They're expensive as fuck. So he probably paid, let's say it was in today's economic climate. He's spending at least $15 or so on them T-bones. The T-bones only come one in a pack. So he probably picked up 4 of them bitches. So that's what? $60? $60 for 4 T-bones. Okay. He also had to buy a fucking sack of potatoes. Sack of potatoes ain't what it used to be when you would go and get potatoes, right? So let's say he got a sack of potatoes, maybe a 5-pound bag, because he's only cooking this shit one time. So sack of potatoes is what, like $5, $6, $7 or whatever. And he probably only used like 8 of them or whatever, right? Gotta put the rest of them either in the refrigerator or in the cupboard in the dark somewhere so the shit doesn't get all old and old. Then he had to go, either he got fresh broccoli or he got frozen broccoli. Let's say he got fresh because he wanted to impress him, right? Fresh broccoli is about, what? $4 and some change a pound, I believe. Let's say he got 2 stalks, cut the shits himself, cleaned them himself. All right, so he had to roll to the liquor store. Boone's Farm probably like $8, if that. You know what I mean? He got them candles. He got, nice candles sitting there. He probably went to Walmart, paid probably about $2 each for them candles. All right. He got a nice tablecloth that he probably just bought. He probably never even had a tablecloth in his life. He probably spent a good maybe $10, maybe $9-10 on that tablecloth. Okay. Motherfuckers in the hundreds right now. You know what I'm saying? He's at $100 some odd at this point. All right. So, what else? All I'm seeing, he probably had the glasses already. What else is sitting there that we can see? All right, let's say he spent altogether $130 for the whole thing, right? And then this unappreciative motherfucker comes in his house. Woo.
Out to cook for somebody, right? That's all I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide
that you don't. I
didn't
even know you was gonna make.
I told you we were coming to my house. What did you think?
That we're going to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go there eventually, but tonight you're at David's house eating my dinner.
So that means what? You do not keep your word, right?
I do keep my word. How do I? If I didn't keep my word, why? If I didn't keep my word, how would I keep it?
Don't have it. Just say you don't have it.
I absolutely have it.
Actually, tell me and have me expect me. Okay, I don't have it. I'm gonna put something cute for her. She might like it. No, but you have to come over here expecting we're going somewhere. We're not actually going. I don't like that. I don't. I can have you more for me than what you want to do. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what? No, you're with me right now, okay? Yes, we are on a date right now. Exactly. They didn't make the cut, and I did. They must have not did something right. I didn't lie to you about anything. No, I didn't.
You told me to go to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill, but I decided to cook for you this time.
I need you to stick by your word.
I do.
What the fuck is going on? You want me to stick by my word? What did he say he was gonna do? Now, I don't know if he promised her at all. Because if so, that'd be this. I'll have to take everything that I said about this whole thing, right? But I have no clue of what the fuck he said prior to this video, right? So let's say he did promise her, right? Oh, I'm gonna take you out the Sammy and Cherry's steakhouse, right? Then he probably thought, oh, well, fuck it. I'm probably gonna spend about $200 some odd at Sammy and Cherry's. Let me just cook the shit for her, right? Now, if that was the case, this would be a totally different thing. I'll probably be sitting here talking about, yeah, he wrong for that. Like, he told her he was gonna take her out on the second date, but then he cooked for her. That's pretty fucked up that he didn't communicate that he's gonna, like, I probably will be eating my words right now. But I won't at the same time. Here's why. Because he took time out of his busy day to get her, cook for her. Not only that, she's fucking ungrateful for her. Now, let's go back to the other video where the young man basically said, I called you or talked to you the night before, also talked to you this morning, and I told you that I was going to be picking you up around 4 o'clock. It's possibly the reservations that I had at Bartello's is at 4:15. I only have a 5-minute window after the fact with my reservation. So when I text you and tell you that I'm here, which I'm gonna get here early because you shouldn't show up on a date late, fellas, like at all. Or if you're going to pick the girl up, say I'm gonna pick you up at 8, pick her up at 7:45. You're there a whole 15 minutes early. You got 15 minutes of more shit to do before y'all get anywhere or for the night. Whatever. So 7:45. All right. So you made us late to this to Martello's. I no longer have the reservation because you took an hour to come downstairs. So now I have to think on the fly of other options of what's another nice place to go. Oh, we can go to Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory is a nice place to go. But then she wants to complain because it's a chain restaurant. Okay. All right. Well, since you're unappreciative of me and my time, I'm going to just say, fuck this date. I'm sorry that we wasted each other's time. I'm going to take you back home. But we can't compromise? No, you can't. Because not only did you disrespect my time, disrespected me by basically letting me know that where I take you isn't good enough, but you're basically sitting here with an attitude when you shouldn't even have one, because you should be grateful that I'm taking you out in the first place. Because listen, lady, this is me talking to an invisible woman right now. Because listen, lady, I can be out with someone else right now. Like, do you think you're my only option? You're fucking insane if you think that you are. And she'll probably pop off at the, well, you ain't my only option. Well, I don't expect you to. Alright? So, since you want to be disrespectful with my time, with what I'm trying to do for you as a good person that I am, you're going home. Alright? You're going home. You're going to take that nice dress, you're going to duck and roll out my car because I'm not stopping, and you're going to pick yourself up and do the walk of shame into your own house. All right? And I didn't even get the pussy. I don't want it. So, with that being said, thank you for your time, but it didn't work out. And that's it. That's entirely it. Like, there's no fighting. I'm not about to argue with you. Nah, fuck all that. This is what it is. All right? This is exactly what it is. And I'm not I'm not compromising for anything. This isn't a discussion, all right? Like, I'm not saying this for you to rebut to. I'm saying this because I mean the shit that I'm saying to you right now. So, I'm sorry that I wasted your time. I don't care if you're sorry that you wasted mine, but I'm done. We're not talking anymore. And as I said, I'll turn up my Waka Flocka, Gunplay, Kendrick, whatever. Because we gonna have fun for these next 20 minutes. I'm gonna have fun for these next 20 minutes that I'm in this car with you. You just gonna sit there with the stupid face, texting all your girlfriends or making dumbass Instagram posts, talking about, yeah, this motherfucker did try to take me to the Cheesecake Factory. He's talking about this, and that, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. You'll never see me again. I kid you not. You will never see me again. And there's no, hey, can we talk about this once I get to your apartment? No. You gotta get out. Like, you gotta get out of my car. You gotta get out of my car, or I'm gonna call the police that you're not trying to exit my vehicle and I'm trying to leave. Anyway.
I always stick by my word.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
You were just over here complaining. You haven't even had one bite of this food. You haven't even taken one bite out of it. Wow.
I expected more.
You shouldn't be expecting stuff so early on.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie about anything.
I'm here for a reason, right?
This is the second day.
I'm here for a reason, right?
Because you want to be here.
I expected to go to the capital, the grill. Okay? I want to go out. I want to stay in. Okay? You should.
Did you hear when she said, I expect... Excuse me. Did you hear when she said, I expect to go to the Capitol Grill? Now, I said something earlier that, well, I'll say it like this. When people have expectations about something, and then those expectations aren't met, it's not the person's fault that, or whatever, whatever's on the other side or whatever, right? It's not whatever that is fault. It's your fault that you had expectations from the get-go and we don't even know each other. Now, it's cool to have expectations because, showing that you're a human, you have a certain way that you want to be treated and handled. Okay, cool. No problem. But here's where your expectations will fuck you up. Because not only are you trying to place those expectations on somebody that you don't know. You don't know me from a can of paint, baby girl. Like, they've been talking, let's say, I don't know, a month and a half, the other couple, probably about 3 weeks. I don't know you. And I probably won't know you until if this relationship flourishes, which it won't. But if it would have, I won't know you until I move in with you. Now, a lot of people are like, well, Marcus, that ain't true. Yes, it is. It is true. Because you see a whole other side to somebody that you're dating when you live with them. You see their washing regimen. You see their washing regimen. You see what they do when they cook food. Like, if you dig in your nose while cooking my food, don't give me none. I don't want none at all. All right. You see how they are just as a person. You know what I mean? Like, she might sit up on the couch and watch TV and fart 14 times or whatever. Like, in between commercial breaks, it's like, damn, did you get your funky ass up? Like, god damn. Like, you start to see who this person really is when you live with them. When I hear people say when they're not living together, I know this person like the back of my hand. No, you don't. You don't know what pisses this person off. You don't know that's probably the slightest thing can piss this motherfucker off. And you don't even know that until you live with somebody. Because, I learned a whole lot about myself the first time I lived with somebody. I saw that I wasn't really a nice person the way that people thought that I was. I had to change that now. I was like, okay, the persona that perceives me, I need to be that persona. All right? Like, me being, like, this is who I am of what people don't know, but I need to strive for the person that people think that I am. So that's the person that I strive, that I have I don't know what the past tense of strive is, but strove, I don't know. The person that I had strived to be, I became that person, and you're looking at that person right now. So, anyway, let's finish this off, because I want to get into this Jada Pinkett thing.
You told me that. You should communicate.
I communicated
like
with you.
Men too, like these y'all
Exactly.
don't communicate. Y'all want to say that y'all have so much y'all don't. I can really like pull up and take you where I need to go.
Why don't you?
It's an evil world we live in.
You're ungrateful.
Your boss. You probably.
Forget it. Just, you know what? Yeah, just forget it. Just give me my food back. Yeah, give me my food back. I will cook it for another woman. That she'll be appreciative. Because you know what? You ain't the woman for me.
Right. I'm gonna have to
Yeah. You do that.
But the thing is, homie, the one thing you ain't say to her is get the fuck out my house. Like, I ain't about to sit here with a woman that's acting like this and she's still in my house. Nah, dog. Yo, baby girl, you gotta go. Like, matter of fact, I don't know if he picked her up, but let's say that he did. Call her an Uber. Your Uber gonna be here in 6 minutes, so you might as well go ahead and put your shoes on. Oh, you kicking me out? Yes, I'm kicking you the fuck out. And people, that was the large banter portion of the show. Let's get into today's main topic of tonight, which took us an hour and 30 minutes to get here. Anyway, tonight's main topic overview is Jada Pinkett Smith set to release new memoir. So if you guys don't know what the hell's been going on with this Smith family saga that doesn't end, so as we know, Will Smith came out with his memoir or autobiography or whatever in 2001. Big book. Everybody wanted to get it, see what juicy details he would put in there and stuff like that about his marriage with Jada, stuff like that. I don't know. I never got the book. I was supposed to get the book and read it to dive into his life, but I said fuck it. I don't care. Like I really don't care. So yeah. So this year, Jada. Hold on. Well, no, not yet. Jada's set to put out her memoir, and it got these internet streets fucking burning, right? Just off of one excerpt. And tonight's article. Hold on, let me say this first. All articles have been altered from its original form due to plagiarism, right? Although I'll be just reading the article off, I wanted to put a little bit of my flavor into it because none of these people can really write that well because I gotta correct words half the time. Anyway, so all articles have been altered from its original form. All articles and videos are accredited in the description box below. Right? So, all right, here we go. So tonight's article comes from Fox News, and it states, well, I altered the title. So, Jada Pinkett reveals she and Will have been separated for 7 years. So, this is what Jada had to say about this whole ordeal.
Surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo.
You know why? Because it's nobody's fucking business. That's why. It's nobody's fucking business. They decide, hey, we want to live separate lives. This is what it is. Let it be that. Because I don't care. Like, I really don't care who Will's fucking or who Jada's fucking. Because they don't pay my bills at the end of the day. Like, it's fun to talk about this shit, but at the same time, it's sad. Like, we're basically putting these people through a ringer for no damn reason. Anyway.
Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
Testing. Can anybody hear me? All right. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why this happens to me all the damn time. Like, this is just ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back into the video. Sorry, I hope you guys heard some of it. If not, I will back it up to the point that they got. Okay, here we go. Boom.
Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Now, people are taking this clip right here, that very clip of what she just said, right? And they're saying, "Oh, she didn't know how to answer she didn't know how to answer the question because her and Will was separated. It's all her fault." And it's like, can we really blame her for any of this? Like, they amicably said to each other. I don't know if you guys ever seen that video. I should bring it up. I should find it and bring it up. But they said, or Will said to Jada, I should bring that video up. Matter of fact, I'll bring that video up. How about that? Y'all want to see that? Let's bring that video up. Shit, I forgot what the damn video is called. Jada Pinkett Smith admits she has never met. Anyway, boom, this very video.
So me and Jada was reflecting about love. And I asked her, I said, what did she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had about love? She said that you cannot make a person happy. And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control. I remember the day I retired. I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to make me happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. And after we cracked the hell up, we started talking about, we came into this false romantic concept that somehow when we got married that we would become one. And what we realized is that we were two completely separate people on two completely separate individual journeys, and that we were choosing to walk our separate journeys together. But her happiness was her responsibility, and my happiness was my responsibility. And we decided that we were going to find our individual, internal, private, separate joy. And then we were going to present ourselves to the relationship, each other already happy, not coming to each other begging with our empty cups out, demanding that she fill my cup, and demanding that she meet my needs. It's unfair.
Y'all, this video's almost done. This is the reason why this shit's doing this. So please, let me just play the video, rest of the video, and then it won't be, stopping and jumping and all that. So here we go.
and it's kind of unrealistic and can be destructive to place the responsibility for your happiness on anybody other than yourself.
Boom. Right? So that's Will. Will said this to Jada. So I don't know how long ago that video is, but they said they've been separated. Well, Jada said they've been separated for 7 years. They also was on the Red Table Talk, and they basically said on there when the whole, I think when Will was a guest on, I think it was the first time, right? So, they went down, their whole, his career, when he met Jada, and, y'all seen it. So, basically, what's happening right now is that people are taking this clip right here, and they're basically saying, well, this is the reason why that blah, 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 she was with August at this time. It's like, look, stop speculating, because you're not good at it. Number two, just let these people live. Like, come on now. Like, everybody's taking Will's side because it's like, oh, well, if we would have known this around the time that this was going on, then we wouldn't have all this to say about him. And it's like, no, y'all still will have shit to say about it for the simple fact that they're like the #1 Hollywood couple to talk about because we know basically their secrets. Basically. So this is the reason why people clamor after these two. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's continue this.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Jada, it's either you are or you aren't a straight talker. There is no in between. So Hoda basically set her up right there. I don't know if you guys actually saw it, but let's go through the question again. Jada, sometimes you are a straight talker. I am. But sometimes you're not. Yeah. Okay, so either you are or you aren't. Which I would say she's not, which is good because they don't have to tell us everything about their life and marriage and stuff like that. Like, we speculated her and Mark Anthony being together while she was doing Hawthorne, right? Who else did we expect her to be with or mess around with? Tupac. Tupac always gets brought up. What else? The whole August Alsina and shit. That was funny. And then, it goes on and on and on. And it's like, we're sitting here trying to get entertainment out of entertainers, but putting them in a fucked up light. Like, well, yeah, both of them. Because we see Jada. Some people see Jada as the dominant person in the relationship, and then people see Will as the non-dominant, the cuck in the relationship. But okay, so there was divorce rumors back in 2016. I remember that because all the tabloids had Will and Jada looking for a divorce, or Jada's looking to divorce Will, or Will calls it quits with Jada. Like, it was all those headlines. But then, we sit here and we speculate. Let's see what else she has to say.
Why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't.
Really, Jada, it's none of our fucking business, honestly. So the way that y'all was presenting yourselves on red carpets and stuff like that, that's who we know y'all to be. We don't need to know anything else. Although the cat's out of the bag when Will did his whole his memoir. So he puts in there that they're life partners. That's what they call. They don't call each other husband and wife. They call each other life partners. Okay, well, if that's what y'all see yourselves as, it ain't my marriage. I don't have to worry about it. So do what y'all do. Like, by me knowing this information is beyond me to begin with. Like, why should I know what you are to each other? I'm not fucking you, Jada. I don't care. Anyway.
Figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why a fracture? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says
I think she means that for Will. There was an excerpt in Will's book where he states where he wanted his family to be basically like the it Hollywood family. Like Will's off doing, box off blockbuster movies. He has, they have their production company together. So that spawns Hawthorne. So, Jada was going to be a big TV star, go back to her roots when she was in a different world. So you're going to go back and do television again. Jaden, he's going to be this teen heartthrob actor or whatever. And then Willow, she's going to be the biggest pop star that's ever been born, right? That was Will's plan for the family. So shit started falling through. First thing that fell through was the After Earth movie with Jaden. So Will said he trained Jaden as much as possible. Look, this is a sci-fi movie. This is my bread and butter. Do this, and this, and you won't fail. So as you're doing that, I'll be doing this, and this. All right? I'm a big movie star. People will come to this movie, by the thousands. Like it's not gonna be like it's gonna be a lot of popcorn being sold. It's gonna be a lot of, Mike and Nikes and shit like that being sold at the movie theaters. This movie's gonna be huge. Okay, movie hits the box office, it bombs. Worst fucking movie ever made. So that's when Jaden is like, I want the fuck out of this family. There's probably some other shit that happened, but he emancipated both Jada and Will as his parents. I don't want y'all as my parents anymore because this shit's fucking insane over here. Then Willow, she gets what happened to Willow? Oh, Willow. People speculated that Willow was seeing an older guy. She was 14 or 15 at the time, and then the dude was 22, 23 or so. There was a picture this guy shirtless on her bed, and she's on her bed pretzel style, sitting on her bed. So people suspected that Willow was seeing an older guy and they were allowing it. Not only that, they were saying that Willow was malnourished, so was it CPS got involved or whatever? So the crumbling started from inside, not outside. Started from inside because Will blames himself. He says he wanted his family to be huge. He's already this big movie star. Jada has her, her skin in the game as well as far as acting goes. She also had her metal band as well, so she could have went in either direction. So Will basically was like, well, nah, fuck it, you can do your band shit on the side, focus on Hawthorne. Like, Hawthorne's gonna be our bread and butter. I'm gonna do the movies. My movie's gonna be big. Jaden's gonna be in all kinds of movies. Um, we might try to get him in some Marvel films, maybe. Willow's gonna be a fucking huge pop star. The Whip My Hair's going is real big right now. It happened from within. So since it happened from within, everyone's fantasy crumbled on each other's because there wasn't or there isn't a solid foundation for that plan to even be executed right in the first place. So, with that being said, it's like, who's to blame? Is it Will? Is it Jada? Is it the kids? Or is it just parents trying to parent children, but they have their own shit that they want to do as well? But they're looking at the family like, you can do this, you can do that, like, you're talented in this or whatever, right? Everybody went different directions. Willow's going music. Jada's going whatever the fuck she had her talk show. Will was still in the movies. He's also became social media influencer a little bit, sort of, kind of. Jaden's doing whatever the fuck he's doing. Trey's DJing, doing whatever the hell he's doing. So it's like everything worked out for the best at the end of the day. Like, everybody's doing what they want to do. But the cohesion of the family is there. Well, it's probably outside looking in. The cohesion of the family is not there. So,
Considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. Just haven't been able to break that.
all right. People, give me give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's my overlays? All right, here we go. Give me 2 minutes, y'all. All right, I should be back. All right, y'all hear me? What the fuck did I just do? Yeah, let's quit this and come back to it. All right, let's try that over. All right, cool. So, let's get back into the video.
That promise. But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I have so many questions.
All right.
I have so many questions.
So, let's get into the article. So, Jadapinkettsmith just dropped a bombshell regarding her relationship with her husband, Will Smith. She said the couple has not been together for over 7 years, but appear as husband and wife for public appearances. Let's see. She said the couple has not been together for over 7 years, but appears. Said that already. She said that the couple has not been together for over 7 years, but appears as husband and wife for public appearances. We live separately. Pinkett admitted in an interview with Hoda Coates. I don't know how to say her last name. Kotb. I guess the B silence or Coates. I don't know. For the Today Show while promoting her new book, Worthy. I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get divorced. We will work through whatever, and I just haven't been able to break that promise, she said. Spilling in 2016, Jadapinkettsmith said she and Smith were just exhausted with trying to stay together. I think we're both kind of just still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be. The actress suggests that being ready to discuss the split publicly and still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership were reasons to harbor the secret. Jadapinkettsmith, who has been married to Will Smith for 25 years, said late rapper Tupac Shakur was her soulmate. A soulmate, yeah, she said during an interview with Rolling Stone, or Rolling Out, I guess, I don't know, Rolling Out. If there is such a thing as past lives, I definitely think Pac and I have traveled traveled a few together. You know, in various forms, there was no chemistry between us, she said. I know in various, I know, hold on. I I talk about it in the book. You know, it's the friendship, love, chemistry, trust me. Or trust, yeah, trust me. Uh, they even kept it quiet through a period of intense scrutiny when the actress was accused of cheating on Smith with a family friend, August Alsina. In 2021, Pinkett reluctantly confirmed her relationship with Alsina in a conversation with Smith on her now defunct show Red Table Talk. I got into a different kind of entanglement with August, the actress revealed, while also admitting she and Smith were separated at the time. She further clarified, I was a relationship, it was a relationship. I said I was a relationship. This also means the couple was separated during Smith's infamous incident at the Academy Awards in 2022. Smith famously stormed on the Oscar stage, slapped Chris Rock across the face after comedian made a joke or referencing, Pinkett Smith's bald head. She suffered from alopecia. Upon sit down, Smith yelled at Rock, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." I thought this is a skit, Pinkett told People magazine of the attack. I was like, there's no way that Will hit him. She remembers thinking it was until Will started walking back to his chair that I realized it wasn't a skit. I'm going to be by his side, she said, of Smith 55, but also allow him to have to figure this out for himself. Oh, what a good wife. Anyway, so the next video I have for you guys is this.
6:23 this morning, and in today's talker, Jadapinkettsmith is getting ready to tell her story.
Yeah, the actress will sit down with Today co-anchor Hoda Kotb in an upcoming NBC News primetime special ahead of the release of her upcoming memoir, Worthy. Jada will talk about several different topics here, including the infamous slap by her husband, Will Smith, at the 2022 Academy Awards. Hoda says, quote, "I learned some really shocking developments that I was completely unaware of." And you can watch this interview this Friday at 8 p.m. right here on TMJ4, or you can stream it live on Peacock. Then Jada is also expected to appear live on Today next Monday. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in this. I know Jada has been very open about her health journey.
Okay, so that's it. So the couple's relationship is complicated, and Pinkett Smith said that they are still figuring it out. We've been doing some heavy duty work together. We just got a deep love for each other, and we are going to figure out what that looks like for us, she said. Marrying in 1997, they share a son. Let me bring the pictures back here. They share a son, Jaden, 25, and daughter Willow, 22. Smith has another son, Trey, 30, whom Pinkett Smith calls her bonus son. With ex-wife, what's this lady's name? Cherie Zampino, with her sexy self. Cherie, if you need a man, you know, I'm right here. I'm just saying. You don't have to. I'm just putting it out there.
Jada Pinkett-Smith says.
Don't fuck around right now. Anyway, so the next video I will be showing you guys, but the article that I have for you guys comes from New York Daily News, and it's entitled, this is a big one, Jada Pinkett Smith reveals Chris Rock asked her out amid Will Smith divorce. So, this is what's happening with that.
Jada Pinkett Smith says Chris Rock once asked her out amid rumors she and Will Smith were divorcing.
If we don't talk about it, we're not going to get to the other side. Things are just going to stay in the cracks and fester.
Jada makes a surprising revelation in her upcoming memoir, Worthy, out October 17th. And in a new interview with People, she claims the comedian once called her up and said he'd love to take her out after reports swirled that she and Will were calling it quits. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled, and he profusely apologized, and that was that. ET has reached out to Chris for comment. Jada's claim comes a year and
Here you go, say shit. Anyways.
a half after Will struck Chris live on stage at the 2022 Oscars after he made a joke about the actress's shaved head. Chris stayed tight-lipped about the whole thing, addressing the incident for the first time publicly earlier this year during his Netflix comedy special.
Everybody knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Last week, I got smacked in the Oscars by this mother.
During the special, Chris referenced the cheating rumors that surrounded Will and his wife in 2020.
That his wife was her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this, but for some reason, these put that on the internet.
I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? And who's he hit?
All right, I gotta pan this forward. Let's see. Boom.
Jada tells People she hasn't spoken to Chris since the slap, but she's optimistic about a reconciliation. I just hope that all the misunderstanding around this can be cleared up and that there can be peace.
It takes practice to have those difficult conversations with kindness and consideration. The more that we talk about it, the more we can purify these subjects and bring them into something new.
Also in the book, Jada reveals she and Will have been secretly separated for 7 years, something she opened up about to Hoda Kotb on Today.
In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But despite their challenges, Jada pledged to work through any obstacles.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
Will shared a similar sentiment to ET nearly a decade before they broke up.
Divorce is not an option. We're going to be together. So we're going to figure out how to be happy.
As for Will, following the Oscar slap, the actor issued an apology and resigned from the Academy.
There is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
And something tells us there will be more shocking revelations to come when Jada's book hits shelves October 17th.
All right. So we got the revelations. We got, Chris trying to dirty Mac his homie at the time. Anyway, let's keep going. Emptying to date her years before her. Hold on. Emptying to date her years before her husband. I don't know what that means. Will Smith slapped him at 2022's Oscars. In her autobiography, Worthy, out October 17th, the actress, and producer opens up about the Emmy-winning funny man making a pass at her while she was married. Every summer, all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. Pinkett Smith further explained to people, and in this particular summer, I don't even know why I got that up there. So one particular summer, Chris Rock enters into her DMs. It's like, nah. He thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and he was like, I'd love to take you out. The Red Table Talk host said she was taken aback by the offer. Pinkett Smith recalled, I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized, and that was that. Well, not quite. Will Smith, who Jada married back in 1997, I don't know why I keep saying 2000, and shared 2 kids with, slapped Rock as he was presenting the Best Documentary Award during the 2022 Oscar telecast. The Saturday Night Live alum made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's about her bald head, which is reportedly a result of alopecia. Pinkett Smith said she initially thought the beef stemmed from a misunderstanding between Chris and me as far back as 2016. The 2016 Oscars, of which he had just got divorced that August of that year. Chris Rock did. He had got divorced. That's probably not information that you guys need to know, but he just had got divorced from his wife of, I don't know how long they was together. But anyway, for which he called a boycott as part of the Oscars So White movement after her husband was snubbed for the nomination. This was from when he did that one movie, Concussion, which I guess some movies people don't like of Will's. Like the movies that people dislike of Will Smith's, I actually like 7 Pounds, Concussion, Wild Wild West. Like I like those movies. Like I think those movies are good movies. So, people say, well, 7 Pounds was stupid. I don't get the story and all that. And it's like, what, you wasn't paying attention the whole time? Like, this shit is self-explanatory when you watch it. Like, from the beginning scene to the end. Like, it's self-explanatory. Anyway. Let's see. Oscars away for which he called boycott, blah, 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 snub. All right. Rock also hosted the award ceremony that year and later claimed the actress told him he should give up the gig in solidarity. I think that he might have taken offense, which I meant no harm in offering, Pinkett Smith told People. That wasn't my intention, but I do think that there's a big misunderstanding there. The actors eventually patched things up, and Pinkett Smith says the hatchet was buried until 6 years later, and the slap heard around the world. Following Rock's joke and the subsequent assault, Pinkett Smith says Rock tried to talk her during a commercial break and apologized for what he said. He said, I didn't mean you any harm, I said, I can't talk about this now, Chris. This is some old shit. She told People, I thought this was about the Oscars 2016, and there's stuff that they had before I even came into the picture in the late 80s. I don't even know what that means either. Anyway, I've got to leave that to Will and Chris to talk about, but they got their stuff for sure. Prior to the publication of People's interview, the Lowdown Dirty Shame star revealed for the first time that she and Smith had been separated since 2016. Blah, 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 blah. Hoda points out Pinkett Smith appeared to be bothered by Rock's remark and rolled her eyes, which everybody saw that, which it looked like she was bothered by it. So, that's why I think Will did something. That's just my thought. Anyway, Pinkett Smith explained her reaction, saying, I did the eye roll, not so much for me, and I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia or not, like I don't know, but her focus immediately shifted to Smith after he slapped Rock and shouted from his seat, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!" Like the rest of the live audience and those watching at home at the time. Pinkett Smith says she was surprised for a different reason. First of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time, she tells Hoda. Now, let's stop there. The reason for the slap, in her words, is because Will saw some offense from it. Like, he was like, this is whack. Like, why you gotta do that in front of all these people? She's struggling with hair loss and all that. Like, fucking dog. So, gets up from his seat, smack the shit at him. So she then says that her focus goes on to Will after he stops shouting, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, right? So that, for me, this is me thinking that she looked at Will like, damn, you act just like Tupac. Yeah, just like Tupac, baby. Like, that was so sexy. Like, oh. Pause, nigga. I'm just saying, all right?
Hey, thanks for tuning.
So that's what happened, right? That's what I think that happened. Anyway, she recalls being confused at the time. Pinkett Smith added, "I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on." And another exclusive clip from the interview released earlier this week, Pinkett Smith shares with Hoda that she and Will, who wed in 1997, have been separated since 2016. She says they decided 7 years ago to live completely separate lives. She opens up about the status of their marriage to Hoda in her upcoming memoir. As for why the former couple haven't publicly revealed this news until now, Pinkett Smith says they weren't ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in a partnership in regards to how do we present to the people. We hadn't figured that out, she explains. She reveals that their marriage has been on the rocks for years. In 2016, she says they were exhausted with trying to make their marriage work. I think we were both kind of just still stuck in our fantasies of what we thought the other person should be. So, with that being said, right? I showed y'all the video of Will saying what he said, right? So, that video is probably 7, was probably 7 years. 7 years old. So, with that being said, it's like, you saw what Will said. You know, I told, we was reflecting about love. Then we came to the understanding that, you go and find love the way you want to find it, and I go and find love the way I want to find it, right? So they had an understanding. They had a good understanding of, I won't make this any difficult than what it already is. You go do what you gotta do, and I'll go do what I gotta do. And when we figure out what it is that we want to do, then we'll come back to each other, share what we've learned, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Which is understandable. It's showing that, from Jada's comments prior, like, I never wanted to get married, like, it was all Will's idea. Like, I cried down the aisle or whatever because I didn't want to get married. I was pregnant at the time, and it was just a bunch of foolishness that happened during that time. Well, they seem to have made it work for the past 25, 26, 27 years they've been together. So, it's just what it is. Valiant Ford. That's a name. Are you the time traveler? Anyway, Will Smith's insatiable urge to slap Chris turned out so well, Jada actually let him watch that night. I know what you mean by that. All right. Anyway, but my final thoughts on this is basically it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, we're basically paying attention to other people's lives because we don't have one. So, we can call Will a cuck. We can call Will all that shit all we want, right? But it's like, at the end of the day, Will got money. He can fuck any bitch he wants. Jada got money. She can fuck any dude that she wants. And they can still have whatever type of relationship that they have. They've been separated for 7 years. I brought up last time I talked about them, the young lady that Will was seeing for a while, named Camille, I think her name was. Camille. And nice girl, nice looking girl, you know what I'm saying? Looked like a chick that Will will go after. I believe she was like 20 years younger than him or whatever. She was in her 30s or something. But nice looking girl. Like, nice looking girl. He also says, cuckold is one thing, but jokes is where I draw the line. Will Smith 2022. Like and subscribe. Thank you, man. So yeah. It's none of our fucking business. That's all I gotta say about this. So that completes the main topic of the night. Let's get into some random topics before we get out of here. All right, so random topic overview I have is Terrell Owens says he only dates white women over black women, and Sexyy Red's secret sex tape leaks and she goes on the defense. All right, so if you guys haven't seen this video, Terrell Owens basically stating, well, when I grew up, I liked black girls, but they didn't like me, blah, 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 whatever. So here we go. This is what he had to say about it.
Experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. When I started dating white girls, my first experience with white girls was when I went to college. I tried to date some black girls when I was in college. They did not like me. I was skinny. I was strong. Right. I was teased from high school, even college. I got teased for being dark skinned. Damn, so they tease you, cuz? Yeah. So there was a lot of self-esteem issues. Right. No, I'm being dead honest. So when I got my opportunity.
Come on, Terrell, get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, you playing football. Hey, you probably went to a Division I school, and really a lot of black females at these Division I schools. So you didn't get teased in school. You basically went for what was going for you at the time. And that was white women. Like, it's cool. Like, my cousin that I went to school with, all this nigga had was white bitches. Like, anytime you saw this motherfucker, you saw him with a white chick. And guess what he played in high school? Football. It's just what it is. It just comes with the territory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me put this up there too. He was fucking a teacher as well, but I won't put her name up there. But if you're watching, you could give me some. Like, come on, man. Anyway, Did I stop the music? Okay. So, yeah, man, you sitting here giving this long diatribe of some bullshit. Just say, look, every time I be at these games doing my thing, after it was done, all I was getting attention from was these white hoes, and I was fucking them white hoes. That's all you had to say. Now you got black women against you talking about, well, you only date white women because of this reason and this, and that, and you made yourself look like a fool. You made yourself look like a fool. All you had to say was, it's the only type of woman that was going for me when I would be, playing football and shit. Like, after every game, it'd just be white girls flocked around me. That's all you had to say. But you sitting here talking about, because I wasn't really the guy that they was going for because they were teased. No, shut up. I got teased too. I got teased as well. But that didn't stop me from dating black women. I just found a different type of breed of black women. That's all. All the hood ratchet girls I went for when I was in my early teens and my teen years, and they made fun of me and shit like that. Once I got in my 20s, I said, okay, those females obviously don't see what I see in myself. How about I go and try and date somebody, some other type of black girl, which I got to the brainy, more sophisticated females, and I haven't lost since. Like I haven't lost since.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Anyway, let's get back to what he was talking about.
When my first experience with a white girl, I'm like, okay, it wasn't bad, but that wasn't. I just totally gravitated to white girls after that.
Right.
That wasn't the situation. So again, my experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. So, but that still didn't deter me from still dating or pursuing black girls. Right. So my thing now is because I know there's the stigma, the stereotypical of athletes, to go off and make money, this and that, and date the opposite color.
When you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl. Look, dog, it just comes with the territory. Hell, I heard that they give like these seminars to all the hood black players that come from like Florida and California and all these other places and stuff like that. Not even just with football, with every sport. They sit them down and they say to them, we don't want to see you going back to your hood. We don't want to see you with a ratchet black bitch, and we don't want to see you spending all your damn money stupidly in strip clubs and lack thereof. All right, y'all get it? You got it? All right, good. Now get up there and be somebody. So they think, well, shit, I like ratchet black females. I like going back to my hood. I like sometimes spending my money aimlessly on bullshit. Damn, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Well, then they grab themselves up a white girl. The white girl shows them shit that they ain't never seen or done before, and they get enamored by the white culture and lifestyle, and the rest is history. What the fuck you want them to do? Like, I understand when black women complain about that. Like, all they do is date white women. Like, why they always gotta date white women? Look, I understand your frustration. It's just that if you wasn't that girl that he grew up with, or those girls that he grew up with that made fun of him all the time, y'all probably would be married to this motherfucker by now. Although he's a little broke, he's not that broke, but he's a little broke. But he still got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not making the amount of money that he was making when he was in the league, but I'm pretty sure his retirement looks amazing. So, black women, listen to me good. Let me pause this music. Listen to me good. You can't complain what someone is doing now if you could have done something then. All right? So by you now, okay, some people will say, well, the reason why they probably did that because they liked him. Okay, I understand that too. It's probably true. It's probably entirely true. But this is what you have to understand. When we're both children, right? And I say, hey, I like so and so, right? I want to be her boyfriend. And then that boy musters up the courage to come up to you and say, hey, I'd like to be your boyfriend. And then you laugh at him, his self-esteem is shot. All right? Now, boys and men have to endure this shit their whole fucking lives. So by the time they turn like 21, well, not today's 20-year-olds, but when I was in my 20s, let me just say that. By the time I was like 23, 24, rejection wasn't nothing. I'm like, all right. Yo loss, baby girl. And then, they come around, they talk about, well, I know you liked me back then, and I know I got these 5 kids, but I just want somebody that's gonna love me. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Can't do it. You should fuck with me back then. Right? You should fuck with me when I was 21. Like, we would have had 5 kids. You would have been married in a nice house. Now you in the hood, in the projects with 5 kids by 3 niggas that didn't give one fuck about you. But I actually wanted to give a fuck about you. You saw a problem with that because your friends saw something different that they wanted of a guy that they wanted to see you with. You lost on what could have been, and now you want to get what you could have had. It's entirely out of my hands now. I guess you're just gonna have to pray to God now and ask him for that imaginary nigga that you're looking for. Because I'm not him. All right? Because come on, y'all gotta really look at this. When a dude has the confidence to walk up to you and talk to you, he's done half the job. That's half the job. It's coming up to you, talking about, hey, I think you're not. They probably won't say it like this, but I'm interpreting what they're trying to say to y'all. I think you're a nice girl. I think I would like to take you out sometime. What do you say that we have some sort of dinner or something? I'll take you out somewhere. Blah 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 blah. And you get laughed at, or they'll sound like Kawhi Leonard laughing at you. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, you just laughed in my face. It's like, how you trying how you trying to talk to me with some dusty Air Ones on? It's like, well, I'm out running errands. I wouldn't expect to wear some fly shit out while I'm running errands. Like, anyway, I was about to get into I was about to get to a story that I didn't have to get into. Anyway, but yeah, it's like, come on, dog. Like, it's just what it is.
Opposite race. But for me now, where I am, it's not even about color. It's not even about race. For me, it's about somebody that I have some chemistry with, good energy, and I get a good vibe with. That's where I am. Like I said, we all want somebody that's attractive. Right. You know what I mean? Aesthetics going to play a big part in it. Anybody that says, "Oh, well, I don't care what the person looks like," that's a lie. That's a lie. We all want somebody that we can roll over and wake up to. That, you know what I mean? That looks pleasing to the eye. Everybody's experiences have been different. For me, when I grew up,
because I've woken up to a couple booger wolves in my day. Well, hey, who the fuck are you? It's me. It's Rhonda. Like, huh? You ain't look like that last night. Well, I'm saying, I took my makeup off, I took my wig off, like, what I mean, I got comfortable, I got in bed, like, what I'm saying, after we did what we did, like, I got some breakfast. No, I'm good. Oh, those days, man, those days haunt the fuck out me, but they're so funny. Just waking up to that, it's like, oh gosh. Oh, some shit came up. Man, yo, I gotta go.
I tried. I was in my high school. Pretty much, it's 50. I don't know what percentage black, white, but I lived in a black neighborhood. So at the end of the day, I attempted to date black girls. When I was younger, I wasn't as handsome as I am now. I didn't have this beautiful smile as I had I have now. And hit puberty. Right. I was a late bloomer. Yeah. And when I bloomed, boy, did I bloom.
All right. And that happens to some of us. You know, when we're in our
I would say, believe it in
when we're in our adolescence, we may not look the way we want to look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a big ass head when and I had a big ass head when I was like 10, 11 years old. Like, even in, like, you could see it in my goddamn my yearbook picture that year in 99 when I was in 6th grade. You could see the circumference of how big my head was. Like, my head was a little big than what it was supposed to be. So, I got teased. I got teased for it. These two girls, uh, one of them I dated. She's now deceased. May she rest in peace. And her best friend, they bought the yearbook, and they ran straight to me. They was like, "Oh, Marcus, look, your head all big in this picture." I'm like, "Really, yeah, really, really, yeah." So, yeah. Um, I dealt with that. Puberty hit that year. I started to, my shoulders got bigger, so my head didn't look as big. My chest got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I had titties. My pecs started to form, and I was still skinny, but like I started widening out or whatever. So the following year, my 7th grade year, I looked very proportioned. Like, my head wasn't too big, my shoulders wasn't too big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just a proportioned skinny guy. You know what I mean? As I got older, I started lifting weights and stuff like that. I started to run more. So, doing more active things. I played, recreational sports, not like sports for like the school or anything, like just pickup games, you know what I'm saying? Pick up football, pick up basketball, kickball, stuff like that. I played that stuff. I ran, I rode my bike all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I stayed in shape. And, it was just, when you get teased, something does something to you when you're, you know, when you're young. It's like, damn, like this girl don't like me. Like I've been liking her since I've been such and such years old. Like, and then you gotta deal with it as a dude. You gotta deal with it. It's like, yeah, it hurts. It's like, oh, she doesn't like me. It's like, well, get over it. What the fuck you supposed to do about it? Anyway, I don't think I'll get into the article. For the simple fact, for time, and for the simple fact that it just basically lines out everything that I just spoke about. So, I might do an excerpt out of this. So, anyway, they just basically go over everything that he said. So that was that topic. How about we get into the next topic? So, Sexyy Red, I didn't leak my own sex tape. I'm so heartbroken. So, if y'all don't know, what was it about a week ago, 2 weeks ago? First, how about I do this? Well, no. I'll do it in order. So, Sexyy Red, somehow or another, her sex tape leaked with some nigga. Who knows who he is? So, I didn't see it, but a lot of other people saw it, and they had some choice words to say about it, like, ew, like that's nasty. Like, why she do it? Like, why look like why her pussy ain't pink but her asshole brown? But you know what I'm saying? It's like can you blame people though? Because she's the one with the song. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of town, fucking with my rails, my pussy pink, with my booty hole brown. Like, and then when people saw it, they was like, why her pussy ain't pink? Anyway, oh my gosh. Man, I, to be honest, I heard it was dry. The tape in her pussy. So, I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get into the video of her basically cussing everybody out that has something to say about it.
Wait. Why do I see them ass little kids talk about my coochie not pink? Why now? I'm brown. Why would the outside of my coochie be pink? Can you make it make sense? That's how I know y'all don't get no ass, nothing. Why would the outside of my coochie be pink? Not that y'all was thinking that that's sick. No, the outside is not pink, dumbass. If you get some coochie and you see what the I know you're gonna see what I'm saying. Common sense. Now, next question, Tamika. Next question, Tamika.
All right, that's it. She basically was cussing people out on Instagram Live. So, okay, so they said I've never showed these pictures. So Chad Johnson was interviewing Terrell Owens, and they spoke. So Sexyy Red, uh, she had her tape come out. She didn't want it to come out. I guess she didn't want it to come out because she wasn't actually defending that it was out, she basically was arguing with people because they had jokes. All right. I'm out of town, fucking with my rounds, my pussy pink, but my booty hole brown. Like, it's like, come on, yo. Like, motherfuckers gonna have jokes. Like, motherfuckers gonna have their jokes. So, okay. So, they say the person that she was with was an upcoming Atlanta rapper. I believe his real name is Hatui. But I think his rap name is YS Spitty the God, I believe. I'm gonna let that marinate. Don't get it hot to it. Come on. Anyway. So okay. So this is where I believe where all of this stemmed from, right? So Sexyy Red was on a podcast with a comedian by the name of Theo Vaughn. So Theo Vaughn is a part of Joe Rogan's camp. He's a friend of Joe Rogan, and he he frequents Joe Rogan. They talk.
Well, let's look at a few. We got a few other
comedy and all
Sexyy
that.
Reds. I think.
And they basically, was having a talk about her career and stuff like that, and just having a random, just entertaining conversation, basically. So this is what was said during the interview.
Trump too, a Sexyy Red people talk about.
I'm dead.
Why don't they talk about
are you
him?
trying to call him Sexyy Red?
I'm just saying. Hey, do you think more people are going to support Trump now in the hood
like
or
Trump.
no?
Yeah, they support him in the hood. Cause at first I don't think people was fucking with him, like they thought he was racist, saying little shit and against women. But once he started getting black people out of jail and giving people their free money, oh baby, we love Trump. We need him back in office.
Yeah, that a little bit of free money goes a long way.
We need him back. Cause baby, them checks.
Yeah.
Oh yes, them stimulus checks, Trump. We miss you.
That's like Whoa Vicky. She's always talking about Trump. You see her ever?
I like Trump. No, I ain't never seen Whoa Vicky.
She's funny.
I love Trump though. He funny to me. Like I used to watch his not interviews, like him talking to people. He used to be calling people fat.
Yeah,
he just bold.
Wow.
He funny. Like we need people like him.
Well, I got to meet him one time.
All right. All that other shit ain't important. So she went on to Theo Vaughn's podcast. She said, I like Trump. Trump's funny. Trump this, Trump that. Her not knowing, maybe she knows, maybe she doesn't, who knows, that they don't like Trump. Talking about the left. Like, the entertainment business is basically the far left. So, by her going on to Theo Vaughn's podcast and then saying that she likes Trump, she has influence. She's a rapper, right? She basically sells records to influence people who like her music, and then from there, whatever she says after that, they might, in a way, follow her lead. So let's get spooky conspiratorial real quick. So it's a thing that they always talk about in basically the conspiracy sect of the internet. So basically, what they say celebrities go through is an embarrassment ritual, right? So, a woman's sex tape might leak. That's her embarrassment ritual because, that she might know some shit about some shit and they want to keep that shit under wraps in private, so they have to get that why did my music stop? Oh, I turned it off. I'm sorry. So they have to basically put people in line, basically. So, they gotta have something on you just in case you go rogue. So her embarrassment ritual was her sex tape leaking. Now, take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I'm only speculating at this point. But shit sounds good, doesn't it? So, with that being said, so Sexyy Red went through her embarrassment ritual. So then she had to come out and defend herself. So after her sex tape leaked on Instagram stories, how the fuck did that happen? Because for the simple fact that there is no nudity or sexual whatever on Instagram or Meta in general. Well, yes, there is. You just gotta follow the wrong profiles to see that shit. So, she basically, she puts her sex tape out, or let me not say she did it. Somebody put her sex tape out, and she basically had to save face, go out, and she had to defend herself. So how did she defend herself? Well, she basically was online. Cussing people out, basically saying, how y'all gonna say that my pussy ain't pink and it's pink on the inside, it ain't pink on the outside, blah, 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 saying stupid shit, basically. Because, honestly, she didn't have to say anything. She just had to let it ride or make jokes about it. She could have just been like, when she hopped on live, all she had to say was, did y'all see that bullshit that somebody hacked into my account and did, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Could have been anything she could have said, but she decided just to cuss people out. So, how did it end up on Instagram Live then, right? Some people are speculating that the guy that she was doing the do with is the one that posted it to her her Instagram. Other speculations are that she did it, and then everybody else is like, well, fuck it, somebody did it. We don't know who did it. We need to find out who did it. My only question is, who did it? Like, it's not rocket science. Like, all we gotta do is find the culprit, or find the culprit, and she can go, they did it, or he did it, or whatever, and then that's that. And we can just go on with our lives and not even worry about it anymore. But we don't know who did it. But the crazy thing is, like I said, she's out here supporting Trump. They don't like that shit, so they gonna do something to embarrass her so she can fall back in line. I bet you guys won't hear her say that she likes Trump again. Hey, trust my words, y'all would never hear her say, yeah, I like Trump, he cool, he funny, blah, 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 blah. Y'all would never hear that come out of her mouth again. So, because the next thing that they might show her doing is some shit like this. And who knows who the fuck feet those are and where they been. So, I don't know what else to say other than I don't know what else to say. She's licking on somebody's toes, my nigga. Like, if that shit gets out, who knows what's gonna happen after that? But anyway, everybody, that concludes today's show. Hope you guys had fun. Let's get into the show summary, why don't we? Well, I played 2 videos of some ungrateful heifers who basically need to sulk in their bullshit because 2 guys thought it would be okay to do something nice for them, take them out on the night on the town, but they had issues with one who didn't want to go to Cheesecake Factory for some goddamn reason when Cheesecake Factory is actually good, only because it was a chain restaurant, whatever the fuck that means. I know what it means, but whatever the fuck that means. Also, the other guy who thought it would be nice, hey, why don't I just cook for this girl? Show her that I got skills in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get to the booty quicker that way. Whatever he was thinking, right? She had an issue with that as well. And it's like, how do you have an issue with somebody trying to do something nice for you? That's weird to me. That's very weird. Anyway, then we got into this whole Jadapinkettsmith saying that her and Will's been separated for 7 years, and when the rumors went out with her and Will getting divorced, they didn't really get divorced. They just been separated for the past 7 years, been living their own lives. What's wrong with that? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, y'all couldn't make it together. It just, or y'all made it, it's just y'all, as she said, the fantasies of each other, they haven't yet over that yet. So it is what it is. Then Chris Rock tried to holler at her. What was he thinking? But, he did what any guy would do. Pretty woman is now single. Let me try my hand and see if I can talk to her. I don't blame Chris for that at all. But he has been talking shit for quite some time, since 2016. So, is the slap okay in everybody's eyes now? Now that Jada came out and said her side of the story and said that, well, it surprised me Will called me his wife because he hasn't called me his wife in years. And, the slap made sense now. Like, he was talking shit, Will didn't like it, whatever, right? That's that. Then we get to Ocho Cinco interviewing Terrell Owens, or T.O., and T.O. basically saying, black women, they gave me a hard time growing up. That's the reason why I only date white women. It's like, well, that's really not the case, Terrell, because you're a rich black man. Women like men who have power and status. You're well known, so they could go off of that. So it's no way out here that you're not dating black women. As most, not all, but some black women are gold diggers, T.O. Just find one, fuck them, and get rid of them. Anyway, I didn't say that. Somebody else said that. But then we get into the Sexyy Red shit, and we all found out that both her pussy hole and booty hole was brown, and everybody was shocked. Oh my god. Anyway, everybody, that concludes today's show. I hope you had fun. Let me get into these promotions, and we can get on out of here so we can watch that Jadapinkettsmith interview with Hoda Kotb. I guess that's how you say her name. Anyway, where's my theme music at? Give me my theme music. I want my music. All right, here we go. So everybody, please do me a favor. Please remember this. If not, prompts come up if you're already subscribed. Every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do this here podcast, Marcus Speaks Live. catch me here on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday, okay? And then, once Saturday gets here at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll do a game stream called Marcus Speaks Play, where I get to play all my favorite games in a certain select few of new releases. We are continuing playing Assassin's Creed. I'm going to try and get that done. I know I've been promising y'all, like, yeah, I'm going to stream. And I haven't done it while I was sick. I'm feeling back like myself again. So y'all might get a bonus podcast tomorrow because I have a topic that I didn't talk about last Friday. So I want to get that out the way because I don't like having shit stacked up on me. So I'm going to try to get that out probably tomorrow. And then I'll probably stream again. If not Sunday, I will get to my schedule of Monday and Tuesday. Okay? So the second game stream will either be Sunday or Monday, depending on how I feel, okay? So make sure y'all keep it locked here, subscribe, hit that bell icon all so you get all my notifications, all right? So, if you already subscribed to this here channel, Marcus Speaks, I need for you to do this. I need for you to go into the description box. I need you to scroll that baby up. I need you to find the Rumble link. It says Rumble right next to it. Hit that link. If you don't already have Rumble downloaded, download the Rumble app. And then once you got the app downloaded, come back to my video here, hit the Rumble link, it'll take you to Rumble, sign in, find me, I'm Marcus Speaks over there, hit that follow button, because my next 15 followers, I get to stream live over there. And once I start streaming live over there, all bets are off. Once shit gets spicy over here, I'm throwing YouTube in the garbage for the night. We're going to continue on Rumble, and we're going to keep things cracking over there, all right? So please do me that favor and hit me up on Rumble. I know I always say this, but you can hit the link that's pinned in the live chat, as well as you can call the number that's also pinned in the live chat. You never get to this because I always run over time, but I'm going to try and get myself together where I can start taking calls from you guys, who's ever watching, because I would like to hear what you guys have to say about the topics that I present every week. So, maybe I'll start to shorten my show. Maybe I'll make everything an hour, condense it to an hour, and then do hours worth of calls, maybe, or hour and a half worth of calls. So, I'll work on that. And you guys, in the meantime, please, if you have anything to say, debate, anything, come up here, come talk to me, debate with me, argue with me, whatever you want to do. I'm here for it. That's the reason why that link and that number is there. All right. But if you do that, it comes with rules. So, number one rule: once you hit that link, I have to see you. All right. I have to turn that camera on. Once you hit the link, it'll take you to a screen that says, "Do you allow such and such website to use your microphone and camera?" Hit yes on both. Then I'll be able to see you back here. Then I need for you, if you don't want to be on camera, I'm blanking on what the fuck I'm trying to say here. Okay, so once you're back here, there's a question here in the private chat. Pop the private chat up. It should be already up once you get back here because I have it up already. Don't make it a conversation. Let me know what you want to do if you don't want to be on camera. If you do, or you do want to be on camera. Read everything that's here because I have it to where I'm saying to you, you will be recorded because Maryland law, I have to let you know. And so with that being said, do me that favor so I can accommodate you from there, all right? Then the last thing that I have to say to you when it comes to the rules, please mute all background noise. That means turn your whole life down, your entire life. I shouldn't hear anything that's going on in your life, all right? All right. Now, last but not the final thing is, please please like this video. Subscribe if you are new here. Hit that bell icon to all so you get all my notifications once I go live or when I post the video. Okay? Also, please comment in the comment section once this video is done. And share this video to your family members, your social medias, and your co-workers if you fuck with them. If you don't worry about it. But just share it to your social media and family and friends, alright? And the last thing that I have for you guys is some words of wisdom. And those words of wisdom are, please focus on getting to the money, because we all know money makes the world go round and makes people happy. Also, drink more water for health purposes, because, it helps you lose weight, hydrates you. If you don't like regular water, drink some coconut water. That's the exact same. Plus it has, vitamins and minerals and all kinds of shit. Anyway, drink more water. Mind your own business for your mental health purposes, because when you're in everybody's business, like everybody is with Jada and Will, everybody go crazy. You start talking about, take me out the group chat. Well, you never was in the group chat, all right? Just mind your goddamn business. Also, last thing is, if you didn't believe anything that I said to you guys tonight, please do your own research. It helps you out in the long run. I have been Marcus. This has been Marcus Speaks. I thank y'all for watching, and I'll check you guys out tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, y'all.